Cobb is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now here is Adalberto Mondesi. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
First pitch, 6:35.
Cobb's ready. Here's the 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
All even now, 2-2. Fog starting to roll in from across the bay, so a cool 55 degrees as we get going tonight. Here now the 2-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Pitch on the way. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Attack from Crawford, and they got him at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Out in front of it, strike 1. Just underway here in San Francisco. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Jose De Leon is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run per loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks. This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-2. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Into the box, Darren Ruff. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him to go down swinging there. Darren Ruff was retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag.
Oh, very aggressive send right there. You take a shot.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Wilmer Flores becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Yastrzemski is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now at the plate here is Tyler Stevenson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Stevenson, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So first and second with 1 down. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down. Next up will be Kyle Farmer, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
The right fielder, Jock
Fouled off.
Peterson.
The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Farmer picks it up cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Stephen Duggar.
That's a ball.
Pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit. At the plate, Tommy LaStella, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Giants leading off the inning. It'll be Bradley Zimmer, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Weak roller right side. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate now is Adalberto Mondesi. Worked a walk his first time up. This one for Crawford at short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
A little low. It's 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. First pitch of the AB now.
The first baseman.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
0 for 1 here in the early going. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Line drive to left. Henniger has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 31.
First offering on its way. Lamont Wade comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone.
And oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. Mondesi trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he is in there. And now Kirk Casale swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Zimmer's in pursuit, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip. Next to dig in, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Dero down. First offering. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, Mike.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So now into the box is Tyler Stevenson. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2 balls, 2
I know he
strikes.
missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can
3
go in
balls
right
and
here.
2 strikes.
Count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he watches a splitter for a called 3rd strike, and the side is retired. 1-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading up for the Giants,
50th pitch of the game on its way. Steven Duggar is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded to the right. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
I know that has to be frustrating.
Second baseman.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Brandon Crawford is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Duggar on second. LaStella at first with no outs. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Now back, first baseman.
Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1 left for San Francisco. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the DH, Mike Moustakas. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 2-1 the count. Sent out to straightaway center field. Duggar's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit is Kyle Farmer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Wade is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire. And now, Darren Ruff. No hits to this point.
The designated hitter.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Lamont Wade is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. 7 runs on 12 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Popped him up. Flores has room in foul territory. 2 down. Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And this one misses Devato as he'll reach. It's ball 4. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Votto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he finds his spot there. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Now into the box, Jock Peterson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Nick Senzel will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 15.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
We'll talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Hit in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The batter, number 35.
Next to stand in is Brandon Crawford. He was a double play victim last time around. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Brandon Belt, and their runners at the corners now. Now a swinging bunt. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. All set for the start of
off for the Reds, the right fielder for the 12, Mike Yastrzemski.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A ball and a strike now. Cobb looks in. Here's the 1-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Pops this one up. La Stella over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Now at the plate.
Here we go. For the jump. The designated hitter,
Lucas Sims comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 39.
Now here's the pitch. That finds the zone, a cold strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Yastrzemski is there, 1 away.
The batter.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Sims is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Wade takes his lead at third with one away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The catcher, number 2.
In now for San Francisco. Kirk Casale, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. That's exactly what happened right there.
Popped him up. Stevenson has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. For the Giants, lead to a run in the inning. Jonathan India digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Ready now is Kyle Farmer. Flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now here's another pop-up. And this one will head to the opposite side of the diamond. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Next up, Bradley Zimmer. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella. No balls and 1 strike.
La Stella.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Zimmer is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 35.
First offering.
Brandon.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Henniger. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Brandon Belt. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And a curveball in for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Darren Ruff would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Giants. Dominic Leone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here is Nick Senzel starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. And he puts it on the ground to second. LaStella has it on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Reds down to their final out now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Misses, ball 2. The Reds down to their last strike. Cincinnati, good night.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The San Francisco Giants put up a 4 spot in the